Complex numbers are subtracted by subtracting the real numbers from each other and by subtracting the imaginary numbers from each other. So if you had a plus bi minus c plus di, since you are subtracting a term with two parts, you will need to distribute this -1 to each term inside of this complex number, both the real number and the imaginary number. And the result will wind up being -c and -di. So then we wind up having a minus c plus bi minus di, which would be b minus d times I. And we add those sums together since we've already distributed this -1. So let's take a look at an example to help this become a little bit clearer. Find the difference of 4 plus 6i minus 2 plus 8i. So step 1, you want to distribute this subtraction is equal to -1 times each number in here. So you want to distribute the -1 to the second complex number. So -1 times 2 is equal to -2. The coefficient here is +1. Anything times 1 is just itself. So we don't need to do anything to this complex number, so we bring this down. So we have 4 plus 6i minus 2. And now we distribute the -1 to +8. -1 times +8i is equal to -8i. So after we've distributed the -1, we wind up with 4 plus 6i minus 2 minus 8i. So we have 2 real numbers and 2 imaginary numbers. So the second step is to combine the like terms. So we combine our real numbers 4 and -2, giving us 4 minus 2. And we add that to the sum of 6i and -8i. We'll be adding the sum of our real number and the sum of our imaginary number, since we've already distributed the -1 or our subtraction. So 4 minus 2 gives us a real number of 2, and 6i minus 8i gives us an imaginary number of -2i. So the difference between 4 plus 6i and 2 plus 8i is 2 minus 2i. Let's have you try a few practice questions. Question number 1. Find the difference of 16 plus 7i minus 9 plus 4i. Question number 2. Find the difference of -4 plus 5i minus 2 plus 6i. In question number 3, find the difference of -7 minus 9i minus 11 plus 3i. Pause the video, answer these questions, and then press play when you are ready to begin. Question number 1, step 1. Distribute the -1 to the second complex number, 9 plus 4i. -1 times 9 gives us -9. -1 times 4i gives us -4i. So we wind up with 16 plus 7i minus 9 minus 4i. The second step is to combine the like terms. So we combine our real numbers, 16 and -9. And then we combine our imaginary numbers, 7i and -4i. So that gives us 16 minus 9, which is equal to 7, plus 7i minus 4i, which is equal to 3i. So 16 plus 7i minus 9 plus 4i is equal to 7 plus 3i. Question number 2. We're asked to find the difference of negative 4 plus 5i minus 2 plus 6i. Step 1, distribute the negative 1 to the second complex number, 2 plus 6i. Negative 1 times 2 is equal to negative 2. Negative 1 times 6i is equal to negative 6i. So after we distribute the negative 1, we have negative 4 plus 5i minus 2 minus 6i. So our real numbers are negative 4 and negative 2. So when we combine the like terms, we get negative 4 minus 2. And then we add that to the sum of 5i minus 6i, which would be 5i minus 6i, which is negative I. So negative 4 plus 5i minus 2 plus 6i is equal to negative 6 minus I. In question number 3, we were asked to find the difference of negative 7 minus 9i minus 11 plus 3i. Step 1, distribute the negative 1 to the second complex number. Negative 1 times 11 gives us negative 11. Negative 1 times 3i gives us negative 3i. So after the first step, we have negative 7 minus 9i minus 11 minus 3i. So the second step is to combine the like terms. So our real numbers are negative 7 and negative 11. Our imaginary terms are negative 9i and negative 3i. So that would give us negative 7 minus 11, which is negative 18, plus negative 9i minus 3i, which is negative 12i. So negative 7 minus 9i minus 11 plus 3i is equal to negative 18 minus 12i.